Hello. So today I am in Chicago, as you can kind of tell by the famous bean picture behind me in Chicago. So I actually was supposed to have a very different week this week compared to what I'm actually doing instead, which has kind of been the case for the last few months really, but I just thought I'd give you another update like I always do. I like to keep you guys in the loop of where I'm going by my vlogs and on my TikTok as well. So yeah, this is what was supposed to happen. The very start of this week, I had a short haul flight, and that was to Tirana in Albania. So I posted a TikTok about that the other day. And yeah, I actually didn't know where that airport was when I got it on my roster. I actually had to search it up, which I don't have to do often at all. So yeah, it was a bit strange, but once I found out where it was, I was like, oh, okay, somewhere a bit different. And it was quite a long day in the end. It was a good 9-10 hour day almost. So I did that. And then the day after my Albania, I was actually supposed to have a standover in Scotland, in Inverness. So the difference between a standover and a layover is like overnight, whereas a standover is you get a full clear day in that destination. So what I was supposed to do was fly out to Scotland yesterday in the afternoon. We were supposed to land late afternoon and have the rest of the day there. Then we had a whole clear day, which was supposed to be today. And then we were flying back early hours tomorrow morning on Saturday. That was actually taken off me, that trip, which I kind of expected. It seemed way too good to be true. I was actually quite excited to go to Scotland because I do want to go to Scotland for like maybe a weekend at some point in the future. Especially Edinburgh, actually. I hear really good things about Edinburgh. So yeah, I was really gutted when that went. And then very quickly it changed to this trip. So I have a Chicago in place of my Scotland, which is very, very different. The flight is definitely a lot longer, but I haven't been to Chicago in a year and a half. The last time I came here was Christmas 2019, I think. That's got to be it. Maybe there was a time sooner I came, but that was the latest one I remember, which was a year and a half ago. And I really like Chicago. Like, everything is kind of close together. Everything is like in the centre when you need it. So like Target, there's an Ulta here. There's some really nice food places. Lots of landmarks you can go and see, like the Bean. And yeah, it's just a nice short trip. One of those that's good money. You can kind of get here, do your thing and go quickly. And it's done very quickly. So if you want a quick trip, Chicago is the one. So yeah, I'm here now. I'm going home tonight, landing tomorrow morning. Then I have 2 days off. After that 2 days off, I'm back here. As you guys saw on my roster reveal, I have a Chicago at the very end of the month. So yeah, I have 2 in the space of a week. So I thought, why not do a vlog and combine coming to Chicago twice in 1 week? I thought that really sounds good. So yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. I don't really plan to get up to much at all. It might be a lot of me just chatting to you in this room. Because this hotel is like quite a cozy hotel. Nice small rooms. It's got everything you need in it and it's close to the centre. So it's exactly what you want. But the only thing I want to do on the first trip, so today's trip to Chicago, is I need to go to Target for my sister. She's given me a fat list of snacks and crisps and things she wants me to get and bring back. So I've actually had to check in a case this time for her. So the fact that I've documented this on a vlog means she owes me one. The last time I came here, I had gloves on, like thick gloves, and the cold was going through the gloves to my hands, and my hands were just stone cold. It was, honestly, I think it was about -5 when I came here last, and it was horrible. I don't think I could ever do that again. And plus, this place is known as the Windy City, so the wind also doesn't help. But it's a bit warmer this time, but it's just stormy outside. And it feels like the storms follow me because we had a storm in Mexico and now we have a storm here. There are storms at home. Like, the storms are following me. I don't know what is wrong with me. I've obviously got some bad luck looming over me, which is not good. So apart from all of my work trips that I have coming up, I'm sure you guys want me to address one major event that happened in my life recently, and that is my engagement. I cannot believe I'm saying that on camera. I cannot believe I'm getting married to the love of my life, the guy that I have been with since I was 17, and I could not imagine spending the rest of my life with anyone else. And I'm in such like a happy bubble right now. I have been since Monday, since the day he asked me. And those of you that have been proposed to in the past will know exactly what that bubble feels like. So as you guys know, my channel is about me and my lifestyle as cabin crew and all things travel related. And I think it would be so fun to introduce a new series to spice up the channel a bit more. And for you guys to learn a little bit more about me and my relationship and see a different side of my life. But at the same time, a wedding is about two people, not just one. And my partner, well, fiance now, Vic, is quite a private person on social media, and I want to consider his feelings as well about a wedding series. I might do one, but it might just be me on the camera. He might not get involved, and we kind of need to discuss how much we want to share, and that's why I think I'll update you guys at some point in the future about that. But I think the engagement is all exciting and fun and new, but the wedding planning and the wedding itself is not going to be for at least a few years, I think. We want to save up and we want to have quite a big wedding. So it's going to take a lot of time to save up, plan, and I just want to get everything perfect because I'm such a perfectionist. But the other thing I want to update you on is about the ring. I'm not wearing it right now. The reason is I've come to a conclusion that I do not want to wear it at work. The reason being is purely so it doesn't get damaged and I don't want to lose it either. I have worn rings in the past to work, and because my job is very hands-on, I knock my hands a lot, I knock my legs a lot. I've got so many bruises on my hands and on my arms. I don't want to risk damaging that beautiful piece of amazingness. I don't want to damage it. I don't want to lose it. I'd rather it stay at home. It gives me peace of mind. It's staying at home. And then as soon as I get home for my days off, it's going straight back on. So yeah, that is the situation with the engagement ring and a possible wedding series. So yeah, keep an eye out. So it's 9 o'clock in the morning and there is that going on. It's very interesting that this hotel full well knows that they have cabin crew staying in their rooms that have to do a night shift tonight, even though it might be daytime for them. I know it's afternoon time for us, technically at home it's like 3 p.m. for us, but the fact that we have to do a night shift tonight means that we probably want to get rest in our rooms, doesn't it? So I'm going to head out now. I was waiting for a YouTube video to go live so I could put up an Instagram story for that. So if you haven't seen my latest roster reveal for July, then go and watch that. So yeah, I'm going to head out now and I'm going to go to the shops. I'm going to walk down the main street. I think it's Michigan Avenue. I think is like the street that's closest to us. I'm going to go down for a few shops down there. I also will need to get a shot glass because I don't have a Chicago shot glass, I don't think. And then Target, and then food, and then back because I need to get some rest because it's an early pickup. Oh my god, I was convinced it had stopped raining, but obviously it hasn't. Oh. No one genuinely wears masks here and it's really weird. I've had both my vaccines so it would be fine, but I just feel more comfortable wearing my mask, to be honest. It just feels weird not having it on. Anyway, I'm going to Bath & Body Works because it's mandatory and I have to see what I want to buy next year. Some damage in Bath & Body Works, but I got sanitizers which I needed both for home and for work. Hey, you remember me? Naive and I'm 19 in the fallacies of fantasy and that voodoo palace for you and me, but I see over that I'm getting older and some weeks a quarter, but the days they get shorter and more try to thought of, but I'm left okay. Cause she's my Irish, she's my Thomas, she's my city wasting, killing patience, I love count. So I'm back from that very wet and rainy walk. It was not fun. and very unexpected because I looked out that window before I went and it was clear. Checked the weather forecast to make sure it wasn't gonna happen again, and it said the rain was gonna stop at 10 and there wasn't going to be any more rain until after I leave. So I thought, fantastic, I'll go now. So I went at 11 actually, so a good hour after the rain was supposed to stop. And as soon as I stepped out the hotel, it chucked it down with rain. The heavens opened, and it was really quite heavy rain. So I thought, do you know what, I'll just pop round to Bath and Body Works because I wasn't going to, but I thought I don't want to be walking in the rain, so I'm going to blame the rain for that one. When I came out of Bath and Body Works, it stopped, but then it restarted again. But the rain was like really annoying, like small droplets of water, and there was lots of them. So it was all going in your face, and it was just really annoying rain. Not fun. So yeah, I just had a walk along the main street, and I stopped in Zara, like you saw. Zara's a bit of a funny one for me because I like some of their stuff, but a lot of the time I don't like their stuff, and I find it really overpriced for what it is. And I thought, right, the big sale's on at the moment, you know, the massive sale that everyone's talking about. Went inside, it was packed, so I literally just walked around, nothing caught my eye, and I was in and out within about 5 minutes. Then I walked along to Ulta. Ulta is a really, really good beauty, makeup, you know, hair store. I find it so much better than Sephora. Sephora is really overpriced, whereas Ulta, I guess comparison to a UK store, is maybe like Superdrug. And they have loads of like drugstore makeup. They have high-end makeup as well. I didn't go in there for any reason, or I didn't need anything. It was just a case of seeing what they have, checking to see if they actually do my shades. So if in the future I need to go and get anything, I know they've got it. So yeah, I didn't buy anything there, so I'm very proud of myself. And then after that, I walked along to Whole Foods where I got some dinner. Well, I say dinner, it was like a lunch dinner kind of thing. So I got some like crunchy Californian spring sushi roll kind of thing. So very similar to the ones that I love from Asda, you know, the ones. So yeah, I had those. I've just eaten those, and it was a massive portion, and I ate a lot. I was going to try and save some for later before pickup, but no. So instead I've got some like crisps and things I can munch on before. After Whole Foods, I went along to Target, and in Target I got all of my sister's stuff. So she wanted like different types of Lay's crisps, so like the equivalent of Walker's. She wanted some different flavours that Walker's don't do, and like different types of American candy, chocolate. So I went to Target for pretty much everything there, but they only had like decent sweets and they didn't have the crisps. So I walked along to Walgreens where they had the crisps that I wanted. So that was my journey. The only thing was my sister wanted dill pickles, so I've got a tub of dill pickles at the moment in my suitcase, and they were kind of leaking and they stink. I don't know what is wrong with that girl. She will go to McDonald's and literally pick up pickles and shove them in her mouth. Like, I like the McDonald's pickles, but not in massive portions. I like 1 or 2 in my burger, but she will literally eat pickles out of a jar. It's quite disgusting. So yeah, I've got dill pickles for her, and I'm praying that they don't leak and stink out my suitcase. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna watch some stuff on my iPad and drift off to sleep before the flight home. The flight home is busy, which is like good and bad, because I like a busy flight because it means people are, you know, flying with my airline again, which is like is good. It's good for our industry. But at the same time, it's like it takes a while to adjust to busier flights again sometimes. Like when you do busy flights all the time, it's just normal. Whereas when you do quieter flights and then you go into doing a busy flight every now and again, it really does hit you in the face of like, wow. I'm sorry, look what happened to my concealer the other day. Can you see that? How does someone break their concealer like that? Good thing it's only £4, right? I would be absolutely distraught if it was any more expensive, to be honest. But I've been wrapping it up in like a bag and some toilet paper to make sure it did not leak in my liquids bag. So I am now all ready for the flight home. However, the vlog is not ending here like it normally would on my other trips. I will come back to you when I am back in Chicago in a few days' time. But now, like I said earlier, I have 2 days off, and those 2 days off are jam-packed. I don't think I'm going to have a minute spare, to be honest. I was saying to the crew on the way over to Chicago this time that it always seems that when you have like a limited amount of days off after a trip, like the very minimum you can have, you are always jam-packed full of things to do. Whereas when you have like long blocks of days off after trips, you literally plan nothing. It is always the way. So yeah, this is actually going to be a really exciting 2 days off. It's not like boring stuff at all. It's a lot of celebrations, because since the engagement we've not really had the chance to celebrate, because I've been working, Vic's been working, and I guess this is the first weekend since the engagement. So on Sunday, which is my first day off, I am going round my auntie's and uncle's house for an afternoon tea with champagne. So it will be a nice opportunity to celebrate with my dad's side of the family and, you know, spend time with them, enjoy myself a little bit, and, you know, pop a champagne, because we've not actually been able to do that since the engagement, which will be nice. And then on the Monday, we planned this ages ago, but me, my now fiance Vic, his parents and his brother are going to Bath, which is just down the road from us, and we are going day drinking. Which I've never done before. But the reason we're going is it's because it's Vic's parents' 25-year wedding anniversary, which is an important one, but we're also partially celebrating our engagement with them as well. So yeah, we're going quite early in the morning, and it's going to be an all-day thing. We're going to go for some food, shopping, drinks. It's going to be like a really good day. We're going to take some photos. I'm hoping to take some like nice photos with Vic, I guess like mini engagement photos, I guess. But yeah, it'd be really nice to celebrate over the next 2 days, and I'm really excited, and I'm hoping that on my next Chicago I'm not going to come back to you hungover, which may be the case. So I will see you when I am back in Chicago in a few days' time. So I am back in Chicago for the second time this week, which is nuts because it feels like I never left, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, I arrived last night and I had a full night's sleep, and I've just woken up and I am in desperate need of a coffee. Those of you that know me know I don't normally like coffee, but over here, because they put tons of sugar and syrups and you know, all sorts in their coffee to make it taste really sweet, that makes me love it over here. So I'm gonna go walk to Starbucks to get one, and I will be back and we will suss a plan for today. So I'm now back in the hotel, and what was supposed to be me going to Starbucks to get a coffee turned into me getting my coffee, but also seeing another crew member out that I've been working with on this trip, and we made the decision to go for a walk. So yeah, we were out for about 2 hours in the end, walking in extremely humid weather, and it was fun but not fun, if you get what I mean. So we both came to the conclusion that we wanted to go to Target, and I said to her there was a Target near the hotel, but it's not big and it's not really that good. So we decided to have a further walk down to a Target that's bigger, that's near the Bean here in Chicago. So there is a specific reason that I wanted to go to Target, and that was Vic has asked me to go and have a look at a specific pop vinyl collective toy, because he collects a lot of things, it's one of his hobbies, and he asked me to go and have a look for one that's exclusive to Target. So I thought, yeah, I'll go and have a look, see what they've got. I went upstairs to the toy section, it was looking hopeful, and I went and had a look around every single toy aisle, and there was not a single pop vinyl in sight. So that was really annoying, and it was kind of a waste of a walk to go to Target, but it wasn't a waste of a walk at the same time because the walk was really nice and I feel so much fresher compared to my last trip here. I think the mistake I made was waking up and sitting in bed for hours, whereas I'm so much better if I wake up, get out, go, get a coffee, get some breakfast and have a walk to freshen up. I think there's nothing better for jet lag than going out and having a walk. So just a little tip for you there from someone who experiences jet lag a lot. So yeah, I'm full of energy right now and I've made a plan for myself. So now I've done everything that I need to do that is far away from the hotel. Everything else I want to do later is close, literally within a 5-minute walk. So I want to go to a shopping mall and there's a couple of shops I want to visit. Of course, one being Bath and Body Works because payday has been and gone since my last Chicago trip and there are candles that I really want to get. So I'm going to head up there as soon as they open about 11. And I also want to go to Hollister because there are birthdays coming up and a lot of them in summer for me. So I think Hollister is a good shout for people's birthdays when I don't know what to get them. So yeah, I'm going to head over there, I think around 11 as soon as everything opens. Grab some food after that, come back here and just rest for the remainder of the afternoon. I think I'm very happy with that plan. And I just feel really productive already. Like, I'm never normally this productive on a trip. And I think I just need to start doing this every single time I wake up in America and just get out ASAP. Oh, it's like 1 minute to 11 now, so exactly a minute until the shops open. And I have been sat in bed for the last hour just scrolling through TikTok. And I think that is possibly the worst decision I have ever made. I almost wish that I'd just like stayed out because then I could have just like wandered the area until the shops open and I wouldn't be feeling as tired as I feel right now. So yeah. It's now 11 o'clock, so I need to get out of bed. And I think even just if I have an hour out, I think that will be better than just staying in my room and potentially falling asleep. And if I fall asleep now, it's like it's way too early to do that. And if I do that, I will be even more tired on the flight later than if I sleep closer to pickup, if that makes any sense. Probably not. No, let's go. I'm going to go. Bath and Body Works is calling my name. I could not resist. I'm not gonna lie, that was almost as bad as the weekend when I came here to Chicago. It was so hot and humid and sticky and it just started raining as I came out of the shopping mall and it was just horrible. And I was on a mission to get back to the hotel. I was literally marching, so I made a quick detour because I wanted to get some food and I did give in to Chick-fil-a because I have an addiction like you guys know and any opportunity I can get it, I will. So yeah, I've got some new things to try actually from Chick-fil-a, so that's exciting. But yeah, I was on a mission to get back to the hotel and I didn't really film much while I was out because I was just so uncomfortable. I just wanted to get back ASAP. I did have a look for birthday presents like I said I was going to. I went into Hollister, but for the first time in forever, Hollister here was worse than the one in the UK. Normally it's the reverse and the UK one is okay, but it's never as good as the US one. But no, this Hollister was trash, as they would say over here. So yeah, I think I'm just going to have a look when I get home for birthday presents. And I do have other trips to the US coming up, but those trips do fall after birthdays that I was buying for. So some people just might have late birthday presents, or I will just get stuff at home. So yeah, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, for the rest of the afternoon, I think I'm just going to eat my food because I am starving right now. I had a sudden urge of hunger while I was out, hence why I got food just now. I was going to try and wait till later, but I was so hungry I could not wait. So I've got some food now to eat, and then I'm just going to take my jeans off and just sit in bed in underwear, I think, until I cool down because I am sweating right now. You can see my face. I'm so oily and sweaty, it is disgusting. So, what's on the menu for dinner today? So, waffle fries. Air cons are obnoxiously loud in this country, like, I don't understand it. Anyway, waffle fries, not to be confused with waffle chips, because Chick-fil-A do waffle crisps, as they would be known as in the UK. However, they call crisps chips, don't they? So if you ask for waffle chips, you'll end up getting waffle crisps and not waffle fries. So waffle fries, Chick-fil-A sauce to go with my waffle fries, a macaroni and cheese, of course, and rather than nuggets, I have a burger to try. So I'm excited. This is I think it's the Chick-fil-A Deluxe, and it's literally just a bun with a piece of chicken, cheese, and lettuce. So that sounds bloody brilliant. I cannot wait to try that. I'm about to try this new burger. Well, it's not a new burger, it's new for me. I'm going to put some Chick-fil-A sauce, I think, as well, because Chick-fil-A sauce is everything. I really like that, actually. Is it better than the nuggets? To be fair, I think it's on par with the nuggets, which isn't a bad thing because the nuggets are really good. I like it. I would order again. Strawberry pound cake. That's quite nice. It's very sweet. Oh, that's very sweet actually. I think that smelled a bit better in the bottle. I got crisp morning air, which sounds really good. It doesn't smell of anything. I've just realised I put strawberry pound cake all over my hand, so it's probably not the best idea. We've got melon cooler. I just full on hit my nose with that. That's quite nice because I like the smell of melon, but I don't like it to be too strong, and that's quite a subtle melon smell. And finally we have Atlantic, which I have already smelled, and it smells insane. I really hope Vic doesn't like this one, only because it just smells like men, and I don't know about you guys, but I love men's fragrances, sometimes more than female fragrances. And in a sanitizer form is so good. I wish I got a couple of these actually. And yeah, it kind of smells like something that Vic owns already, whether it's a deodorant or a spray, I'm not sure, but I really hope he doesn't want to keep this one. I do just want to apologise about how boring this vlog is. The more I've been filming, the more I've realised, like, why am I even vlogging these trips? Because it's literally just been me sat in my room chatting to you guys. And yeah, I have, you know, been out a few times shopping and got a few clips out of the hotel. But at the same time, in Chicago, there's just simply not enough time for us to go and do anything too much. I don't actually know what there is to do other than shop near the hotel, but it would just be nice to kind of have the opportunity, even just a few more hours, to go and do some stuff. So yeah, Chicago is always just one of those trips that's pretty much dedicated to shopping and just chilling out, just having a wander around the parks, around the harbour. You know, there's not really that much we can do in this short space of time. So I'm really sorry. I've tried to do as much as I possibly can with the time available. But by the time I get here, it's pretty much time to go home anyway, is what it feels like. So yeah, I just try and have to think about myself sometimes when it comes to actually working, because at the end of the day, I am here for work and I do have to dedicate a lot of time to rest to be able to work the night flight home. So yeah, I'm really sorry. So on a more positive note, I did put out on my Instagram the other day that I think it is very likely that I will be starting a wedding series here on my YouTube. It was one of those where I was contemplating, especially at the start of this vlog earlier on this week, that I was like unsure whether to start it. But I think even if it's just me involved in the series rather than Vic as well, it will just be nice to document the journey of planning my wedding. Even though it will be over a long period of time, it will just be nice to kind of look back on after we are even married. You know, it'd just be nice for myself to document as well as for you guys to see. So I will be likely starting the series with an engagement Q&A, which I did put out on my Instagram for you guys to ask me questions related to my engagement, the wedding, my relationship, anything you kind of want to know about that side of things. If you have any other questions you'd like to ask me, leave them in the comments below and I will add them to my list of questions to answer. So I plan to film that next week during my annual leave, and it will be up after this video. So I am not specifically sure on a date, but pop the notifications on for my YouTube channel so you guys get notified when the Q&A is out, as well as I will let you guys know on my Instagram as always. So I think what I'm going to do is create a playlist dedicated to my wedding journey and wedding planning. So for those of you that are interested in the wedding side of my life and the wedding planning, you guys can go and watch the videos that I put together of my journey on there. And those of you that aren't so interested, I've always got playlists on my channel to do with travel, my flight attendant lifestyle, all of that stuff, so you don't necessarily have to watch the stuff you're not interested in. So yes, I am really excited to start the series, and I cannot wait to kind of mix up my channel a little bit and do something a bit different. Time to get ready. Oh, let's get home. So I found this area of lighting in the bathroom that I did not know existed, even though I have been to Chicago about 4 times now. But yeah, I'm gonna stay here to do the outro. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I know this vlog was so dull. There was literally nothing to it, but if you enjoyed, thank you for sticking around for the whole thing if you are still here. Don't forget to leave a like to let me know you enjoyed, and also subscribe and pop the notifications on so you get notified when I upload that engagement Q&A and the start of my wedding series. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and hopefully I will see you at my engagement Q&A very soon.